Now, if you're a small business owner and you need help choosing the optimal benefits package for your employees, we have someone here who can help. Eric Cooney, the CEO and founder of Benefits Sculptor, is with us today. And Eric, you help small businesses find the right insurance plans. Is that right? Tell me a little bit about it.
Yeah, well, what we do is we help business owners and their brokers by providing them with a business intelligence dashboard that helps them make decisions in ways that they've never done before, but that leads them to a better, what we would call, renewal experience.
Okay, and do you focus on small businesses?
Yes.
So tell me about the challenges of that.
Well, small business, what's important to know is that the insurance markets for each state are regulated by the State Department of Insurance, and they separate those markets into two categories based upon the number of employees that an employer has. So companies that we would call small business, one of the challenges that they have is that they have fewer options that they can work with. They have tighter restrictions and regulations, as well as just from kind of a practical standpoint, they have more difficulty managing cost and risk because of the difficulties of small numbers.
What about the importance? Like, if I'm a small business owner, why is it important to reach out to someone like you?
Well, and again, we would emphasize the role of their broker in the equation. But the reason is because what we bring to the table is a new way of looking at benefits. So what they're used to at this point in time is working with a broker who will sit down with them annually to review their benefit package, and they will try and make decisions about what products are going to offer those employees each year, but they usually walk away pretty frustrated.
Okay.
And the reason they walk away frustrated is because there's a lot of uncertainty about the decisions that were made, and that uncertainty comes from the fact that they're really making decisions using tools that come out of 1995. So they're working with spreadsheets and paper documents that help them kind of see a menu of options, but that does not give them the ability to really control the market and understand it in a modern way. So what we do is we bring a business intelligence approach, where we provide them with a dashboard that allows them to compare their products against all other products that are in the market, analyze those products to see how they compare and what strategically makes the most sense for those employees, so that at the end of the day they can walk away with the confidence that they've evaluated everything and then done it in a way that's modern and takes advantage of business intelligence.
Now, if I'm a small business owner, how do I find you? How do I reach out to someone like you?
Yeah, the best place is our website, so www.benefitsculptor.com, as well as our social media accounts.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to add? Any other information you think is important?
No, I think that's it. I think you know, the challenge, well, the one thing I would say is that if you're a small business owner, the thing to focus on is that each year when you're evaluating your benefits, you're ultimately engaging in a wage renegotiation with your employees. And so the decisions you make will have a significant effect on your ability to attract those employees that are going to have the highest impact in your company.
So huge benefit.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us. I appreciate it. We'll be